Hello and welcome to a new Cities Skylines video. In today's video we're going to start a new vanilla city on the Azure Gulf. I'm very excited. I've just upgraded my PC and I love this game and I'm just excited to get started and see how well it runs. It's going to be fun. So yeah, I'm no expert at this game, hence why I'm not using mods. I'm sticking to vanilla, but I'm really enjoy it, and I've got 200 hours on the game. It's one of those games that's just comfort, and I just love to play it. I'm trying to fill time while it's loading. So I've picked this map because it's bright. I just really love it. I think it's just I can envision what we're going to do here. I can just see the highway coming around here and down and coming a crack across and intersecting here. I can just see the shoreline being turned into a downtown, which this could also be turned into a downtown, and the big train interchange here going down with some industry around this fertile land. Maybe I just think there's a lot going on here. I've played this map before. I never got very far with it, but I'm going to try and make it as good as possible. So let's get this started. It's pretty flat to start with, which is nice, especially when we can't see the topography at this early stage. So I'm going to start with I think I'm going to do a couplet rather than anything else. Yeah, I think a couplet's going to work well in the long run if we continue the highway down here. So I'm going to do that, and then have the road coming off the couplet and into the city. So let's bring it back a fair amount. We don't have to be doing everything perfect yet. Obviously we want that going the other direction. But we obviously don't need to spend all our money building it all the way down yet. So I'm going to start with obviously a basic. I'm going to lay it out with dirt roads, because I think that's the easiest way to do. I've been watching people like City Scanner. Can't even English today, man. City Planner Plays. There we go. And Biffer and everybody. And I've learned a few tips over the time I've been watching them, which is nice. But I'm aiming for kind of a semi-realistic build here, but nothing too crazy. Obviously later down the line we're not going to have two interchanges this close to a highway, because that would be insane. That's not far at all, but for the time being we're just going to leave it that close. And I think for now could put the industry on this side. I'm thinking that's probably a good idea, and then expanding the residential down this side. Let's work with that and see how it goes. We obviously want a bit of a slight gap between the highway and any residential, as the noise pollution would be quite significant. I probably should have thought about this before, but we're probably likely going to be upgrading at least one of these roads to a 4-lane road. So it's probably going to be this one. So you know what, a road coming down there, so that angle might be better. So it's paralleling the coast. Let's see how that looks. We'll go from there. Okay, we'll go 4 blocks. We'll go kind of paralleling the coast. So at the minute this isn't really a highway, is it? It's more of a coupling road. I'm just thinking that there's going to be a way better way to do an interchange than this. But that can come later, I think. For now, we will send this one back as our main road in. We'll leave that like that for now, and I will put, yeah, industry should be on the other side, but I might have left it a little tight on this side. We'll give it a go. I see, the thing is I usually do a roundabout when I'd start a city, but that needs to be straight, doesn't it? So it needs to be, I suppose it doesn't need to be that far as industry, but we'll put it back, we'll send it back to him. So that's the line I'm looking for, and we can line it up better like that. There we go, smooth the curve for the trucks. I usually go with a roundabout, but I always end up later on having trouble with traffic. So what I might do, what happens if I make this a one way? That's what I'm thinking right now. I haven't clicked on one way, I'm an idiot. If I make this one way, then hopefully I'll just I'll move it back in and put it in here, and hopefully that will create like a circulation. Still not got used to this search method on that they've added. Very useful though. But I will join that up because I think it's probably necessary. And I will send that back. Another 10. And then leave it there for now. That is not at the end. That's not the best angle, but in a perfect world isn't perfect, and we're not going to get flat. The trouble is, industry and all these things tear the land, doesn't it? It doesn't create a nice pad that it would in real life. It just messes it all up. Anyway, we will work with it, because that's what we're going to do. I'm going to use the Eco Inland Water Treatment because I like that. This is cheaper but creates more pollution, and in the long run I much prefer less pollution. I think there will be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we also need... I'm going to go with the water tower to begin with, because I think they're much safer and easier to use. But the water is there. I can... No, we'll use the water tower for now. I'm going to run a water cable down the middle. So we've got the water covered. Would help if I attach them though. So now what we need is power. I'm going to stick a power station down for now. Where to put it? I want it kind of near there. It's quite a big pollution zone in it, but it's going to avoid the sea, so we'll be fine. Bang that there. Jump a power line across. The city and work from there. So I haven't got a name for the city yet, but I usually go for the first inhabitant's name as kind of a nice little homage to them. I'll avoid the main road. I know those guys are going to be on the main road, but I think this is going to be even noisier for them, so we'll just leave it like that for now and see how we get on. Mulberry, Chester. Chester's in England. I can go with Chester. And it's Rockfield here, so we're going to go Chesterfield. I think that's also a place. Chesterfield. Might change the name later. For now, I'm going to go with Chesterfield. Hawthorne. Elizabeth. Always good places to... Houses are good places to find names for districts, I think. Okay. Also going to the Hawthorne Residence. Uneducated adults. Get an education before you come to my city, boys and girls. There they all are. I knew I wasn't going insane. I can see the ships in the background, which is nice too. May end up... Oh, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? I'm going to have to create a proper interchange quick. Anyway. So get a few more factories in. Bang a few on that side too. But I think they've got the making of a good city here. I think there's a lot of room. Oh, there's a busy highway in it. A lot of potential to expand downwards, and I'm going to try and keep it not too rigid, because it's just less exciting, isn't it? I've tried to keep this not as square as it could have been. It's nice and feels more organic in a different way, and hopefully it'll turn into a beautiful city. I'm looking forward to the transit. That's always my favourite part of this game. Organising the towns and villages around the transit. And I wonder what size the city will get to. I'm not planning to add any mods or anything like that. I don't have all the DLCs yet. I haven't got campus or the airports or plazas and promenades, nor have I got any of the creator packs. But there's always room for expansion. Look at them all. They're so good. They're surviving on 2 shops right now. A drugstore and a big bite restaurant. Drugstores, are they just... See, because it's American, I don't actually know what drugstores actually do. I'm assuming it's just like a convenience store. But we have specific drugstores in the UK, so like specific pharmacies and stuff, so I don't understand. Because it's clearly walking across that road's pretty dangerous. Clearly American based because of all the looking at my all English really not working well today, is it? But looking at the houses, it's all quite American style. I kind of wanted to do a European style, but I couldn't. I thought I'd go proper vanilla first. So we've hit Little Hamlet. Taxes, good. Garbage, healthcare and education. This is the point where you've got to weigh up which you want to buy first, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't know where we'll end up with the population, but hopefully we'll get it high. So they're wanting a few more shops as well, so I will put I feel like a clinic's probably a good idea. I'm going to say it back 1. And they already want garbage. Garbage. So I could do a landfill site, but I absolutely despise landfill sites on this game. I'd much prefer to do the recycling centre. Oh, put the taxes up while I remember. 12% obviously. That's the point where the Sims don't start complaining, which is nice. But yeah, so I'm going to aim for a recycling centre rather than... Recycle is way more expensive anyway, but rather than a landfill site. Yeah, so I'm aiming to make this more UK style if I can do that with all these American buildings, but you know what, the layout is more UK. Though I've watched so many of City Planner Plays and all the other YouTubers that it's probably the grid method is stuck in my head a bit. But we'll see. I think the grid method's a great idea for these flat areas, but around here and stuff, we'll see how it works. And expanding into these areas. Probably choose over here actually. Life's just so much easier when you flatten everything, but it's just not realistic, is it? Come on. Give me that recycling centre. And where should I put it? I'll stick it back here. You know what, I'll upgrade that road just because it'll make life easier. I know. Oh, that's really depressing. When you don't have enough money to upgrade a dirt road. There we go. Okay. Get things moving a bit. Oh, yeah. And we've got a power shortage, so we'll slow it down. Get the budget back up, and if the power's going down, it's likely that water, sewage, and heating. Well, not heating because we're not doing nothing. Winter one, but those are going down too. I think this would be a good place for the school. Maybe put a park or something in here. So I'm going to leave that blank. I'll do the rest of these. And maybe do those two as well. I just don't like the look of the industry buildings, I'll be completely honest. And obviously they're essential, it's all the fog, I think, all them. It's not nice. That's what you get for being an environmentalist. The green cities buildings though, the tower ones, they're very nice. Looking forward to using some of them in some of the nicer districts. So, got a bit more zoning there. This is all pretty simple stuff, just getting the game running. The exciting stuff comes later. I don't know why I didn't put that in there, but I'll do that. It's all going to get destroyed anyway when we upgrade this road eventually. And soon enough we'll have to change this interchange because it's not good. Trying to think, would a in the air highway be better? Obviously I don't have the funds for that right now, but long term thinking, I'm thinking a lot. What's it called? I can't even think of the words right now. Because you're either going to have the highway on the ground and you have the interchange above it or below it, or you have the highway up and have the interchanges coming off it. Elevated, that's the word. I knew I'd get there eventually. Elevated highway. Because it's coming off the bridge, an elevated highway, I mean, even if you look at this map, in reality, do you have bridges really that go? I mean, you do. I think there's one in London, crossing the Thames down south. Goes quite high up to start with, but you don't really want. That's quite a steep angle, really, coming off a motorway or going onto the motorway. Ooh, got some more demand, though the demand isn't big, it's not the means to the end. We'll just get some more housing back here. And we'll shove a few more of this in. Need to get some education in there, and now we can. Thinking, put one there. May end up moving that and put a high school next to it, which would work. Ooh, Worthy Village, 800. What's the next one after this? 1,300. Odd number, why not 1,200? More emergency services, specializations. Ooh, districts. Police station, firehouse. Right, cool. I always like to put the firehouse. Trouble is, it's a one-way road. Screwed myself over there, didn't I? I just put the firehouse near the industry, but now it's a one-way road. Makes it a bit difficult. Well, Police station shouldn't really be down there. Right. We'll just work it to 86 and 88. Let me think. Well, I think I'll paint the districts on, because you're obviously going to have industrial zoning over here. And you're going to want... Wow, that was not straight at all. Okay, so let's do general policies. We're going to put smoke detector distribution on, obviously. Rename this North Chesterfield, why not? Lake Hills for an industrial centre, no thank you. Lake Hills Industrial Park. The irony's there. You know what? I'm gonna embrace the irony. Okay, let's. I don't know what to do here, guys, if I'm being honest. Where to put it? There gets decent coverage, I'll just put it there. We can always move them later. That was the police department, so what I need to do now... Fire department. I'll put it there, for now. We get good coverage. And now we're running out of room. So let's... zone some more. Zone some more. Keep the demand up. Shops. I'll put a shop next to the school. I feel like that's a decent place to put one. You know, you just corner shop next to the school. Kids can go off. I mean, they're elementary school kids, so they're pretty young, but they can go out after school and go to the shops, get some sweets or candy or something. You know, something like that. It's always nice. And if we put an elementary school there, no, this is an elementary school, isn't it? Yeah. So what we need is a secondary school there. Get both of them serviced by them. Yeah, okay, so we're now running out of room. I've only got 3 grand to expand, so let's keep moving and see how it goes. Tiny town, nice. So, parks and recreation, schools out. Does that mean we get parks now? I forget. Yes, we have parks. City quays, canals. Ugh, really rarely use canals. I don't see the point in them. Fences. Parks. That's what we need. Warehouse yard. Vertical farm. Oh. Is that where the... Not props. Park maintenance. Content creator packs. Vertical farm. Like the vertical farms. Okay. So next to... Got the new car parks as well, which is nice. So next to that one we want the play area, obviously. Small playground. I know there's one already next to it. Oh, will that fit? That won't fit. You bastard. That's annoying. Sorry, shops that I said I quite liked. They're gone. I'm going to put in the other school when I have the money. Public library. Community school. Come on. You're going to need more budgets. There we go. There we can afford it now. I'm going to put you... No, that's good. And then go back to the parks and put tennis court. Why are they so big? Jeez. I thought they were a lot smaller than that. Well, that's going to be upgraded, so that can't. Oh, and it was an elementary school. Things are all going wrong. Things are all going wrong. I wanted that one. Yeah, this is an awkward spot, isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna have to put you there. I don't think I'm fitting a park in here. I'm not. I put one there, but that's not what I'm after, really. Some parking. I'll whack some parking in. Alright, stop. You can go. Stop now. And then we'll put in the shops like I destroyed. And I can't work out where things end. So I'm going to delete that one. That'll work. That looks disgusting. I'm not going to go with that. You know what? We'll deal with this. I will put a bit more industry down here for now. I'm very aware that we're going to have to start putting down some more water supplies soon. Even the housing situation is a bit dire right now. We just need to get some money. That's the issue right now. Let's put some parks. Oh wait, I don't have the money. Lovely. Little parks around would help the land value a lot. I'll put a small park there. bamboo? Not really. Beach. Let's put 1 or 2. And that was 4, so neither 1 nor 2. Look at me go. Really dealing with the maths there. So. That looks nice. Yeah, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. And we have a little bit of money now. But our demand is still quite high. So I'm going to start putting in some commercial along here. Think that'll help. But I'm going to upgrade this road, hopefully, first. Before anything comes in and ruins everything. Don't know why that's there. Can I? Oh, I can see the terrain now. Oh, such an idiot. Yeah, so if we look at the terrain from a height, you can see that's much steeper than I thought it was. And it's a beach, obviously. Oh, we need more recycling. Damn. I'll bump up the budget for now. But if we look at the terrain, we've got quite a bit of steep terrain here. I'm pretty sure there's some oil in there. Ore in there. We've got this nice woodland. I'm not going to go into harvesting any of this. I think that's too thin of a strip, really. There's potential for a small farm down here, which I'm going to try and go for, but all the big pockets are elsewhere, really. This bit could have a bit of forestry, and I think could have a little forestry industry. So I'm going to try and get some farming down here next to, if you can see, there's the trains that were here. I can buy a square, actually. I just don't have the money. Actually, I might do. Probably not the most sensible purchase. We'll do it. Get a better idea. So you've got this little creek that, well, once was a creek running down here. So we will have to bridge over that. That's fine. So the highway, I'm picturing coming down here. I said this earlier, but I'm picturing it swinging around, kind of following the woodland, but not going straight through it, because I think, why would you destroy it? And have it come swinging down here and come across, swoop across, land over here with another bridge going across, and then you can do an interchange there. I think that would be a good connection to have. And now we've got, if we establish this farming industry, that'd be nice, alongside especially woods over here. But there's this old destroyed factory that's burnt down and got old cars and stuff. I'd like to keep it historical, but in the reality of a city, a building like that would be upgraded or destroyed. So maybe we could replace it with a new factory. That's a good idea. But yeah, they've got this nice area for the trains, which is aesthetically pleasing. I like. And hopefully we can make something out of this and put it make this a big industrial area. And obviously it can't be a harbour, because I don't think the boats, the ferries will reach in there. But we definitely have a cargo line. Why am I so... I watch these videos on YouTube, and they're an hour long, and they get to like 4K population. I'm at 2,000. I just don't know why I'm so slow. Let's put another 4 down. Another 4 down. They're getting closer and closer, so I'm thinking they're probably going to join at a roundabout's probably a good idea, isn't it? Ooh, we need more industry. I'll slap some that in there while I figure this out. Let's place some parks while we're at it. People love a little dog park, but they're expensive as hell. One of the first residents of the city, man. We can't. Sometimes you just gotta be brutal. That's gonna jump. Come on, please jump. Right, when we get to our next population milestone, which is fairly close, 100 off, that's going to be the end goal for this episode. I'm going to delete that because that was... I have to figure something out about this, where I want it to go. That's the trouble with starting, like, with these two converging lines. I don't really know where it's going to end up. Boomtown. First public transport. We always get trams earlier than I think we're going to in this game. It's unlikely we're going to be using trams anytime soon. With a population this low, the only thing it'd do would bounce up and down this main street. Which might be alright, you know. But we could just as easily do that with a bus. How's the traffic? Look, the traffic on here is still surprisingly fine. I'm very surprised about that. Actually, there's only 2,000 people. I'm not that surprised. Anyway, I'll fill these last little bits in. And then... So yeah. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Didn't want that middle one. So I'll delete these as well because they're going to annoy me. We'll figure something out. But hopefully you've been entertained by my first Cities Skylines video. Probably a bit of more silence than normal YouTube videos, but I'm just getting into this. If you've got any ideas or anything for the city, please let me know in the comments, or have any name ideas would be a nice one. I need to expand this district. It's getting a bit big though, so maybe some district ideas, names would be good. Yeah. If you want to comment, like, subscribe, that would all be amazing. But this has been my first video. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.